And welcome to the first video on the new Shogun channel. Today I'm going to be playing some Madden 20. I know it's the older version, don't yell at me for that. It's the only one I got right now. So we're going to randomly select our team we're going to be doing a franchise mode with. We're going to be using the LA Angels. Now I'm not going to lie, I'm not a fan of the Angels. I'm a fan of the Jays. We're also going to be turning ignore budgets on because I tend to have more fun when I do that. So we're going to start in spring training. And I know my way around this game. I know most of it. I'm no expert at it. We're going to go in here. No, we're not. We're going to go into our sliders and adjust the sliders. I like to turn injuries only to have one, because I find it more fun. I always like having a few injuries, but not crazy. So now we are going to go into training. I always like doing training to start off. Simple. I always like to turn my pitchers onto pitching coach sessions. They're simple. They get all the basic makeup stuff done. As I said, this is my first video, so I'm sorry if it's a little bad. But I'm hoping to start doing this. Gotta do something with my life. And I love the MLB games. I think they're if baseball was a more mainstream sport, like it's mainstream, but if it was cared as much about like basketball, then it would be so much better. Now, to get on to our catchers. Give me a second, I just gotta change something.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Hello,
Let it
America.
fly. Let's go.
Ladies
right
and
here.
gentlemen, you're at
There it is. Sorry about that. So we are going to be with our catchers here, with this dude. He's not a real speed guy. He's probably going to end up being our backup of the future, so I'm going to get him going on power. He's already got a 75 against lefties. Ooh. Most of these guys aren't going to be on the team in the coming years. I generally try to cut all the D-level prospects after the first year. I think the first thing that we're going to do in this, we're going to try to trade for a backup catcher, or try to sign one. Now first baseman, Jared. This dude here, I like him. I'm not going to lie. He's been playing decent. So we are going to get him onto... We're going to get him on power. He's already got the 82. He'll be a great guy to have in there. Now we got Albert Pujols. Now, I like him. He's going to be our power guy off the bench. I love my first baseman to have power. Unless they got some speed, like, this dude doesn't even got speed. Now we got our second baseman here, David Fletcher. Very good. He's going to be our leadoff guy for the future, so I want him to keep the contact up there. This video is just going to go until we're started for the season. There'll be another video, maybe in 2 days, on what's going to happen next. I'm going to try to keep it on a 2-day window. Anthony Rendon. The thing I don't like about him is that he's got this big-ass contract. Like, I don't like the idea of him being on a big contract like that. Most of these second basemen or third basemen I got on contact, just because they either have some alright contact stats or they got some decent potential with their speed. Next up, we got our shortstops. I love this dude. This dude is always a Dralton Simmons. He's always like defensive player, or Golden Glove, I should say. This dude's got some, man, all these guys got some speed on them right now. I'm gonna give this guy, A. Yeah, he's gonna get going on power. What's my A prospects I like to keep on power? Now we got our outfield. Justin Upton. I don't like Justin Upton either. I'm not gonna lie. Not my favorite. But he's gonna do well here for the year or two that he's gonna be signed here. Now this dude here. This is our left fielder of the future, contact guy. Now we have Superman, the best baseball player in the world right now. Mike Trout. We're gonna get him in the batting cages. I don't want him to focus on his vision because I feel like contact and power are better. We got our future outfield down there. It's a very good team to start off with. Now we got Sean. I can't say this dude's name, but I know who he is. It sucks that he's not also a pitcher. Isn't this the dude that's half pitcher? I think that dude's half pitcher. Like, he's a pitcher and a right fielder. There we go. We got training done. That's probably pretty boring. Now we're gonna go to scouts contracts. Always gotta have some good scouts on hand. There's our position player. There's our other position player. There we go. Now we got our entire scouting department done. And as far as coaches go, I like Joe Maddon. But everyone else in here is going to go, except for Robbie Logan. So next off, we're gonna get our 40-man roster going. So our pitchers are going to be Dylan, Andrew, Griffin, and Julio. And Patrick. Ooh, okay. We're gonna release 3 of these guys. Now it's time to go in here and see if there's anyone in here that we could use. We do need a 5th pitcher, which I feel like we're gonna bring in. Is he a lefty? No, he's already. So we're gonna bring in this Zach guy. 1 year. Just because I have no, oh my god, I don't have the salary cap on. I'm still gonna try to pay them. I'm not gonna try to overpay people. I don't like trying to overpay people. I feel like it's a little disingenuous. Russell Martin. Being a Jays fan, of course I'm gonna bring him in. 3, 4, 5. We're gonna throw him down into AAA. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so now we got our 5 pitchers, starting pitchers. Now we got our closer. We're gonna throw this pitcher down in Class A, bring this guy up to Double A because he can grow. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have 1, 2. I'm gonna keep the D pitchers up here, which I know makes no sense, but we're gonna have them in the long relief spot. Now, I don't really know how all this works with the double A. I tend to not care about double A and triple A when it comes to the relief pitchers, just because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Now we have one. There it is. Add Martin to the 40-man roster and bring him up. And there we go. So we have our top two in AAA, and we have our bottom two in Class B. Now first baseman, you, my good man, you are heading down to AAA. We're gonna keep Pujols up here just to be the backup, but he's still getting paid a lot of money. Now we're gonna send this guy down to AAA so he can grow. He's gonna be our speed guy off the bench. So he's just unhappy, but I can't afford to send anyone else down. Oh, well. Well then, so we need a backup outfielder. Now, I know Yasiel Puig's in here, but I'm not willing to pay him any. Yeah, no. Michael Taylor's here, perfect. $1 year, $4 million. That's a bit of an overpay, but for a backup outfielder, I feel like that's worth it. Okay, we're gonna set up our pitching rotation now. I hate when that happens. So right now my strategy is to throw the D pitchers into the long relief role, because they actually have more stamina than these other guys. I just want to check something. Yeah, so we're gonna be throwing him up there. Now Griffin's gonna be that guy there, because I want him to be towards the end of the rotation, just because he's not really there yet. Now we need to bring one more dude up from the 40-man roster to fill out that last player spot. We're gonna have to sign someone. Perfect. 1 year. He's got the contact. And there we go. We essentially have our team. Okay, we gotta, yeah. We're gonna be removing that dude from the 40-man roster. And we're gonna add him up. And now we have our complete team for the start of the year. So we're just gonna go through this now. I like the idea of him actually being in the outfield, but of course, because he's got decent arm strength, Justin Upton is gonna be the DH. Well, Michael Taylor heads in there, because Michael Taylor's he's really gonna be at that end of the rotation guy. Now, lead off, this dude's gonna be hitting there, because Simmons is gonna be hitting there. Mike Trout's got the 99. I'm gonna switch these around because he has the better power. He has the better and Rendon has the better contact. Yeah. Walsh is just gonna sit there. Upton's gonna be hitting number 7. Then the catcher's gonna be chilling right there. Michael Taylor's gonna be there, because this guy's gonna be hitting last then. Now, we just basically got to do the exact same thing as what we did over there. My God, he's such a bad outfielder. That's my bad there. Center. That's right, I did switch those. So this is a little check that I do, as long as the names mostly line up. So now here we go against the lefties. This is simple. Simmons is going to be going in there to start off. I don't know if I like that for my second guy. We're going to throw Pujols up there. Actually, Pujols isn't going to be in the lineup because Shinya Aoki's going to be in there. Although he really shouldn't be. There we go. That's going to be our second guy because he's also got some contact. And with Walsh, Upton's going to take that spot there. Michael Taylor's going to go in there. I do realize we should probably trade away this Tyler guy, try to bring in an outfielder. That's probably what we're going to try to do. So, I know our catcher's good again. So he's going to go right there. Walsh is just going to chill right there. Aoki's going to end it off. That looks good there, yeah. So now our second team are against no DH. So this lineup's very rarely going to happen. Actually, yeah, we'll throw in Michael Taylor in there. Aoki can set up the occasional game against these guys. So we need our catcher and then Upton. There we go. And now we have our entire starting lineup all set up. We have our training done. We have our roster. I'm going to check out some contract extensions to start off. What would this guy want? So because I like to give out these guys like around 4 million when they're young. We can go 5 years, probably around 3.5 million. I'll give him a backloaded deal. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna wait till halfway through the year to start giving out contract extensions. Like this guy here, unless he only wants $5 million, $5.5 mil per year. No, this is gonna be the first big move that I make. $5 million a year on a backloaded deal. Boom. And he has been signed. Same with Aoki here. Every day I'll give him 3.5. Yeah, for 3 years, and I'll give him that on a backloaded deal too. There we go. We got our first 2 big moves done. Our training's all done. We got that all done. Now we're gonna try to make that trade. The second baseman. Was it this dude? Wait. I just want to get this right. I don't want to trade away the wrong guy. No. It's a third baseman. The third baseman. How much trade value? Oh, he's got a good amount of trade value. Just gonna look at center fielders. What about this guy right here? AJ Pollock. No, he doesn't got the defense. I like Kevin Pillar. He doesn't got defense either, damn. Oh, here we go. Harrison Bagger. Nope. It's because we have a good amount of trade value coming our way. Nope. There we go. This guy right here. Brian Godwin. Yep. We're gonna make that trade. I know we gave up some value there, but we can't afford to have anyone else. So is he already on? Good, he's already on the team. Of course, we have to go to training now, and we are going to give him power because he's coming off the bench. There we go. Now our bench is more complete, and everything should be ready for us to go forward in the future. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.